Alright guys, welcome back to Koryn's Construction. I gotta do a few things today. I'm headed to Stein to go pick up some plywood for this reconstruction that we had to come up with for these top windows. So stay along for the ride. I got a Beyonce moment.
My favor ain't fair, my favor ain't fair, I'm different. My favor ain't fair, my favor ain't fair, I'm different.
So while we're on the way to Stein's, I'm gonna give y'all an update on all the things that's been happening, and it's a lot. So I know you guys have been asking for an update. I want to explain to you guys that, as I'm sure y'all can see, like on YouTube, I do each video in phases. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. I believe that we're now in phase 6. So I like to wait until the end of each construction phase to post a video for you guys so that y'all have, you know, all of the information, the ins, the outs, and that way I can give you longer content. Because this is real construction, delays continue to happen, y'all. Happening on our construction site. Jesus. So obviously, if delays are happening on the construction site, it's going to affect our video timeline because it's not getting complete. When these delays do start happening, I'm probably just gonna start posting like midpoint updates, and I just didn't want to give y'all short content. So if y'all just want updates, even if it's like 3-minute videos, I can do that for y'all. Just let me know in the comments. But like I said in the last video, guys, this phase was strictly about our window installation and our top outs. So we did go ahead and install all of our windows. And I let you guys know that I was going to give you A through Z the process that I went through specifically with ordering my windows from China. So with my windows, the entire process from start up until they started producing them took about 3 months, and this is from the first initial conversation to my deposit being paid to drawings being sent and to them actually producing them in the factory. From then it took about 2 months for them to actually complete everything, and the shipping time by sea from China to California was about 25 days. Now when my package arrived in the US, it took about a week and a half to go through customs, and then they assign you a truck driver, and when they assign you a truck driver, it takes them about 3 to 5 days to get to your actual location. Now when these packages arrive, they arrive on these big trucks. Obviously it's a lot of weight, so you are required to provide your own forklift and have a forklift operator to get all of your merchandise off of the truck. Okay, so we got all of those things squared away. Now, here are some notes and some tips that I can give you guys. When they ship out your order, they are going to provide you with a packaging list, okay? That packaging list is essential because when your package does arrive, all of your crates, all of the boxes, they are going to have papers on the outside of them. That's going to be essential to your installers so that they won't have too much trouble installing them. They'll be able to open each box by each section. My installers did not do a good job at that. They basically just kind of like ravaged through the boxes and guessed, like, which it made the process a lot longer than what it had to be. So save that packaging list, make sure your installers have it. It's essential. Okay, so we ran into a few snags with installing these windows. They didn't have an issue installing them. My installers, what I will say is that Dorwin did a great job at providing installation videos. They had installation instructions. Like, I feel like it was a very easy process for my installers. The issue is that we had a few windows that did not fit into the cutout spaces that we had for them. We had like 2 windows in the kitchen and living room area. Those weren't that big of a deal because we were able to just kind of, you know, reconform it, add some more metal sheets because this is a barn dominium to make them fit. But we had a massive issue with the very top of the front of my house. It's actually the windows for the attic area of the home. A very big eyepiece for the home that we just could not figure out what the frick was going on. So initially we thought, well, hey, maybe it's on the metal building installers. We're looking at the roof pitch. Our roof pitch was supposed to be 6, but they gave us 4. Is this the reason why these windows aren't fitting? But then as we started to take a closer look, we realized that on the shop drawings, they were completely different than the windows that we received. So after we did some more investigating, we realized that the window company, Dorwin, actually sent over another final approve of my drawings after I had approved the prior drawings. Why they did that, I don't know. I'm not sure. Basically, the process is right before they start producing your windows, they're going to provide you with shop drawings of each window. It's going to be just like whenever you're building your home. Architect of your windows, the sizes that you need to verify or you need to send to your metal building company or your contractor or whoever's going to be doing your framing for your home to confirm these window sizes. Well, we didn't really need to do a confirmation because I was doing a metal building. All I needed to do was send those drawings to my metal building installers, and they were just gonna cut out each window based off of those drawings. So they sent me an initial shop drawing, which was shop drawing version 1. I decided to go in and add an extra window and change out my front door. So because of that, we had shop drawing version 2. Went through all of that. I saw that they added the extra window. They changed the door. That was okay for me. I confirmed that shop drawing. And I also just attached my updated house plans just for them to have. But in that same message, I confirmed that shop drawing, let them know, hey, I'm sending this version to my metal building installers. They said, okay. 2 days later, they sent me a final version of shop drawings. At that point, I didn't already sent the last version to my metal building installers. And I don't even think at the time it crossed my mind. I was kind of like, okay, maybe this is just like a final because they also sent me a final price list. Didn't really think into it. But guys, here we are months later opening windows, and we get to the bottom of it that they changed a few windows in that final drawing. And because I'm not thinking that they're going to change anything, we never discussed changing any of those windows, it slipped through the cracks. So that's a tip, is that when you're communicating with anybody through Alibaba, through China, overseas, you need to be super diligent and double check everything, because number one, there's a language barrier. So I feel like it's a lot of things that could easily get misinterpreted and misunderstood. You're constantly having to repeat yourself as it is talking to them, because I think that they want to make sure they understand. And I think that my rep just misunderstood me sending her a final drawing of my house, which none of the windows changed. I don't even know what happened with that, but yeah. Nonetheless, y'all, we did get to install the majority of our windows, and it looks absolutely incredible. Now, the top windows that are in question, we were debating a solution for this that would work, because I feel like this is my home. Like, I was catching fits. I don't know. I just feel like I'd be doggone if I have to sacrifice like the integrity, my vision, what I really want in my first home build, just because of careless mistakes that other people make. I'm not that type of person. I want it to be done right. I tried to reach out to them to see if they would be willing to remake them to reflect the drawing that I confirmed, and them people don't be wanting to pay out they pocket anything. So I was trying to decide, should I just go ahead, spend the money, reorder the new windows that are going to fit? Should we cover it up with the metal to match the rest of the building and just have that part closed off? We discussed adding wood to just cover it, you know, just different options. Having to re-visualize my initial vision, and something that I would be like okay with. And we ultimately decided that the best thing aesthetically, financially, time-wise, would be to add faux stone in that area. And magnificent freaking idea. I'm really excited about it now. At first, like, obviously, because I was completely sold on having the whole front exterior of my home being glass, it was a little bit hard to, like, you know, when y'all got y'all mindset on something, it just be hard to see something else. But now, Magno feet, this is going to give my Born Dominion that extra oomph, baby. It's gonna give it that homey feel that I feel like it was missing. So I'm actually really excited about it. And I ordered it from this company, and they expedited it. So today is Monday. That's why we're headed to Stein right now, because I need to go pick up some plywood so that they can start basically closing up that open space. And then they're going to put a weather wrap over it, and the faux stone is going to be in on Wednesday, and they're going to install it that day. Y'all, it was super cost effective. I mean, it still costs money, but not as much money as it was going to cost me to buy new windows and pay for shipping. And the labor is not as extensive as installing the windows. So I feel like that's a solid plan. And I'm going to take you guys through that process as well. I'm so excited about it. The lumber yard. So I need some order to plywood, but I also need to go find some screws that I'm gonna need for the stone to be attached to the plywood afterwards, and I actually rather just get all of that now. That way I don't gotta be doing all that coming back and all that. Because they said exterior code, loose thread, short board. I'm looking for a flat top. 4 sheets of plywood.
You know what type of plywood you want to put on?
I had got some before. Get up and let you know what it was. Yeah, I got you. All right, y'all. I got the plywood. I'm about to pay for the plywood, but I was trying to find some screws. We're just gonna send my order in to my girl at Lowe's, and she's gonna have them ready for me to pick up, because your girl don't know. I don't know nothing about that. But okay, guys, we are moving along in this home building journey. I told you guys that we got all of our top outs complete. I actually had to hire a new set of plumbers because the last people I hired was just taking extremely too long, but these guys came in and did an incredible job. We had to run a lot of piping and wiring in this area, y'all. This is where my island is gonna go in my kitchen, and it is massive. I have 2 ovens in there. I have an ice maker. I have a microwave, so it was a lot of work to be done. They had to break concrete in a few areas. The main area was in my master bathroom because I ended up changing the layout a little bit. Initially, we had like a wall blocking the shower from the tub, and I just decided I wanted for my bathroom to be more inclusive, like the inspo picture up here above. So hopefully in the end, this is exactly what we're gonna go for in my bathroom. We did get the HVAC completed as well. As y'all can see, all of the ducts are ran throughout the entire ceiling in the house. This was a process that I updated too, because at first I want to say I had like a 5-ton. I got 10 now. And this is the most exciting part. Your girl added her a fiberglass pool. Y'all, I'm so excited about this, and we really wanted to get this done before the house was built. That was very intentional because we wanted to make sure that we can enjoy it before the summer ran out this year. It's like a tradition because when my mom built her first home, my mom and my dad, we had a pool before they even started like breaking ground. So I don't know, I had to follow the tradition and have my pool ready before the house was ready. But this also is, I'm so excited to just share all of this with you guys because y'all know I've been talking about the bifold doors from day one. This has been my vision. This is easily one of my favorite parts of the house, this whole area combined with the kitchen, just because we'll be able to have inclusive space. And I'm gonna show y'all the bifold window that I added in the kitchen as well that I was talking about with the shop drawings at the beginning of the video. I am all for inclusive space just because like I am a massive foodie. Anybody that knows me knows that I love to cook. I am probably gonna spend most of my time in the kitchen, and I love to serve people. I love to cook for people. So just thinking about the vision of everything, whenever I'm gonna have family over, they're gonna be in the patio area, maybe by the pool. This will be the perfect addition because if I'm cooking something on the inside, I'll be able to just slide this little window over, hand over food. My cabinet makers, whenever they were designing my countertop, I asked for them to extend it. So actually it'll extend over into the patio area, and I'll be able to put like bar stools on the other end of that. So it's gonna be like a mini bar. And this is easily my favorite area of the house, the patio and the kitchen. You know why I don't swim? Because I don't really like swimming in public pools. It's kind of nasty, but I feel like in my own pool, okay. That was your pool. You still wouldn't swim in the pool. That was her pool. But as y'all can see, this is my fiberglass pool. Now let me hip y'all to some stuff because my mother, when she found out that I was getting a fiberglass pool, she tried to be like, why would you get a fiberglass pool? That's not going to increase the value of your home. But she's old, you know? So she doesn't know. I know she don't look like it. She don't look like it. But she's old and she's not in with the time. So for all of you people that are looking at these expensive tail, what we said it was called? Graphite? What do you mean? The one that goes cement. So there's, I don't know how to pronounce that word. The custom concrete pools are through the roof these days. I would not recommend anybody getting custom concrete pools unless you want like something super duper luxurious, unless you have a vision in your mind for a very custom layout. Basically, if you're rich, get you a concrete pool. Fiberglass pools are incredible. Obviously, they're pre-made, but they have incredible material that basically protects against erosion. What about it protects against algae. It has very strong durability. They last over 40 years. So over the years, they have made massive improvements to fiberglass. They're also easier to maintain and keep up. You're saving money. You don't got to do all those upkeeps as you got to do with the cement pools. And they're more cost effective. So yes, fiberglass pools do also add value to your home. That is a misconception and a myth from how many years ago when you had that pool at our house? 20 years ago, okay? We in 2025. So yes, if you want more information on my pool, the company I use, because I think that they're worldwide, let me know and I could do another video basically detailing all the things. But as y'all can see, they're still completing it. We had a massive elevation issue. As y'all can see, like how high my house is to like where the bottom of the pool is gonna start. So we had to add steps, things like that. So that's another thing. Follow me, camera. Another addition that my mom wanted me to note out was that,
Oh my God.
we've got a fence. Look at my fence, y'all. It's so beautiful. We have to stain it. Help me in the comments with some colors that y'all think I should stain my fence to, because I don't know, I feel like black house, black fence might give Adam's family, but I don't know, I'm thinking maybe like a brown, like a dark brown, maybe a gray. I don't know, y'all. Let me know. So how long is it gonna take you to put that around the exterior of the pool?
About 3 hours.
Okay. You get in the water to put that on there?
Nah.
Oh, okay. He said it's ugly, y'all. What y'all think? Show him real fast. What y'all think about my little, what they call that, waterline color? I think it's nice, y'all. He said it's ugly. And my mama, who always got an opinion.
I didn't say it was ugly. I said it was y'all tile that y'all chose.
Okay, that's what he said. Good man. As always, I thank you guys so much for your support. Our next step is going to be passing this open wall inspection. So say a prayer that everything goes well. I love y'all, and I can't wait to see you guys for the next phase. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Our next step is going to be installation and then drywall.